Hey, everyone.
Hello.
Hey.
Welcome to the official episode 1.
Oh.
There's so much pre-stuff.
Yeah, so much.
It's like a seasonal anime.
Should we all introduce ourselves in case people didn't want to watch any of the pre-content?
Yeah, that's probably a good idea. No one watched the first part of it, or the one we just recorded.
Oh,
I didn't either.
We have metrics. Some people did, in fact, listen to that.
Yeah, your dad.
I don't know. I don't think he listened to it 20 times, Nick.
Maybe he
Maybe he
did.
did.
Well,
Maybe
I
he
did.
really wants to support you in your endeavors.
Well, yeah, I hope that's the
Like,
case.
wow, his life has been a waste up to this point. It's about time he does something fun.
damn.
Yeah, let's go around the table. Do you want to introduce yourselves, or would you like me to give you the little intro piece?
I think we all need a little help.
Yeah? Okay.
I agree with making you do more of the work.
That's fine. That's what I'm
I also
used
think
to.
you should introduce yourself first.
Yeah, your resident game master here. That's me, Nick. I'm here in the center of the table.
Well, in the center.
At the head of the table.
Yeah.
Nick is sitting on the table.
Yeah.
Yep.
Crisscross applesauce.
He has a chair that he can rotate if we want to talk to him.
My chair just floats,
Oh, yeah.
so it's just I can just hover over the table.
So you got like an evil, futuristic, evil person chair. Just like,
That's my evil guy laugh.
Want to get one of your cats to pet?
No, I don't have a hairless one.
Oh.
I do have a lot of cats though, so if you
You
hear
can shave one.
Kiwi's,
Not about to
Kiwi's
say-
halfway there.
the kiwi's pretty close.
fair. If you hear a cat meow, it's just they're just saying hello. It's a what did you refer to it earlier? That's a feature.
That is a feature.
To my right, on my right side, closest to me,
Emotionally or physically?
both.
Oh.
I have my dear friend Josh, who I don't think was expecting me to say his name.
Well, hello. How you doing?
Yep. To Josh's right, we have Chris.
Hey, how's it going?
To my immediate left, I have my friend Wesley.
Happy to be here.
Would you prefer, for the stream of this, would you prefer Wes or Wesley?
Either's fine, man.
What's your preference? I
I
don't want you to call me Nicholas during this. I prefer Nick.
Baron Verdon.
mean, I think
Von
typically among
Liechtenstein?
friends I usually go by Wes, but honestly, you refer to me as Wesley a lot, and I don't mind it.
It's special.
Is it a kink?
It's a feature.
No?
It's a
Yeah, baby, call me by my full name.
It's an unlockable.
If you want to get real spicy, my middle name is Edward. That's not my middle name. And then directly to Wesley's left is Melissa.
Hello.
Hello. You are also next to a cat. Who do you have over there?
I have Juniper and Kiwi
What are they doing?
cleaning themselves.
Describe it.
Please don't.
And we are sitting in my game room in my house on, it's about a little bit before 3:30, because I'm waiting on work emails to come through at any minute and ruin all of this.
Amen.
And drink my Pepsi. Product placement.
I wish.
That's a
Dude,
that's a
Pepsi
big
sponsorship?
get.
Huge.
Can we establish that now that this is a Pepsi table?
Yeah, sure. I think it's more of a whatever's cheaper at the grocery store that week
Hey,
table.
I wouldn't close that door if Coke wants to come knocking.
That's true. What if RC Cola sends us an email?
Dude.
Well, Nick, you have to remember, someone we know believes that RC doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah, that's true. Chris, if Coke or Pepsi or some other off-brand soda wanted to send us an email, where could they send that email?
They could send that to info@unstabletop.net.
Yeah, who set all that up for us?
I did. Hello.
Did I say thank you for that?
I'm sure you did.
Well, I'll say it again.
Well, good. You didn't need a thank you anyway.
Thank you.
It's your
You're
job.
welcome.
I appreciate
Fuck you, Josh.
So yeah, we are here for episode 1 with a little bit of banter. 5 minutes of banter is probably about right.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of banter before this if you're interested. If not, skip it. I mean, I couldn't blame you if you did. There's not a whole lot important there. Just us talking for 35 odd minutes.
It's fun though.
Yeah. You guys ready to get started?
Yeah, let's go ahead.
How do you feel, maybe a little bit of a start here, how do you feel about starting a new game? Like when you sit down at a table for the first time and really like jump into the game, the first session, I personally hate it.
I agree.
Yeah, I can't stand it.
I get tired of
I like the
level
build up.
1.
Yeah. Well, I like the build, even if it's higher level. I like the build up. I like the session 0 stuff. I like the character building, and I like the background, like the backstory. All that stuff. I like working with people to make characters. But then when we sit down for the first session with new characters, I'm just like, oh, I don't want to do this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like a lot of the stuff I enjoy, like making those characters. But man, when you come to the table, it all becomes real, and you got to make
Yeah.
commitments and
You haven't-
decisions. And,
It's weird to sit down and be like, I have not figured out
yeah.
what this character sounds like. I have not really been in their shoes for their personality. I'm trying to figure that out still, and I've been like practicing. It's like how would this guy say this? And I'd be like, oh, he'd say it like this. Mostly it's in the shower, so a lot of weird conversations with my shower head.
Do you like pull your shower head off the wall like it's a microphone?
No, I can't. It doesn't come off.
Oh, okay.
I just
pulled hard
I just stand on the sides of the tub so I can get right up to it.
Yeah. Do you change the water pattern too, so it like sprays in your face, so it doesn't spray like in your mouth?
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I can still talk.
Fair enough.
Hard to breathe though.
Yeah. You try breathing through your nose.
Wow, what a novel idea.
You damn mouth breather.
Yeah, I don't like sitting down for the first session. I feel like it's really hard, and I feel like there's so many like tropes about, oh, you have adventures and you meet in a tavern and that's the adventure, and sometimes it's really hard to like break out of that kind of setup. I think so.
I feel
I
like we
just want to
should.
get it over with.
Yeah.
Get to the fun
Like
part.
let's all just pretend in this world of make believe that you already know each other,
Yeah.
that you met a couple weeks ago.
Well,
But
like to be
how
in a
can I
new
pretend
adventure, you
that,
don't
though?
have to meet new people. You could be a band of something that's been together for years,
Yeah.
and
but-
then go on this grand adventure.
yeah, it's a good idea. It's a shame we're not doing it
I know.
this time.
One thing that I've really enjoyed now that we've like played a lot of games together, and I think it's a big brain play for anyone playing D&D.
Paladins.
The
Or any-
after game hugging.
Well, that's just
No, the pre-game
required.
hugging.
For pre and post game hugging.
Sometimes it's needed for people.
It's important. There's nothing wrong with hugging the homies.
I feel like there's something really powerful that you can do, and when you create your character, like talk to your other players and be like, "Hey, would anyone be interested in making a character with like a connected backstory?" Like we talked about in one of the like previous ones, Chris and I had characters that were siblings. It's pretty cool.
I'm super glad we all did that, and we sat down and we were like, we're all going to make characters with connected backstories for this game. We definitely didn't just
Oh, it's such a
create them completely independently of each
tight,
other.
interwoven,
Oh, yeah.
close knit group.
It works out well because when you all sent me your backstories and I was reading, some of you sent me your backstory last night. Some of you sent me your backstory as a text message about 30 minutes before we started today.
Oh, great.
That was me.
Wait, I wasn't the last person
No,
that
you weren't the
submitted.
last one.
Is this the first time that's happened?
Hey, Nick,
Yeah.
who was the first one?
That would be Chris.
Wow.
Oh my god.
I had started it a month ago, but I finished it today.
It's a great time to finish it. It's fresh in your mind.
Yeah. No, and I mean, not trying to slam any of you because all of you did wonderful jobs, regardless if it was the first or the last.
Well, you knew most of my backstory anyway, because we talked about it in the car.
That's fair.
Nick, my backstory was more well researched than most of my school projects.
I believe that.
Yeah, I do too.
I also believe that.
I like that you sort of gave me just like a 1.5 pager, maybe 1.25 page,
Instead of a screenplay.
and instead of writing me a screenplay like you have for previous characters.
That was pretty cool though, right?
One day,
Right.
one day I'd love to read it.
Kill me and take it on my head.
I almost did.
Just write it down for us.
I already have it. I could pull it up right now.
When we're
okay.
done with this campaign, you're definitely gonna read it for us, right?
No,
You're gonna send it to us.
I don't want to.
Please.
Well, it's not
What
about
if I
what you
pay
want.
you?
This is about everybody. It's
Can we
about
release
the
that
team.
as a Patreon exclusive?
No, for a campaign that isn't this one.
Yes.
I don't know about that one.
We are really gonna have to start practicing some cool mic discipline where we don't talk over each other.
Yeah,
I'm gonna be really bad at it.
I mean, I think it'll just be something that comes with practice.
True.
That's fine.
I'm trying really, really hard that whenever Melissa starts talking, that I shut the fuck up, because they're the most soft spoken one of all of us. and I really don't want to force them to not talk more.
I like to point out that I'm not 12. I'm 30.
It's a good distinction to make.
God, I hope so.
I don't know if that's come up once in the podcast so far.
Yes, all of us.
That we happen to be married.
Oh, yeah. No, I mean, that's... No. But all of us are adults here. And back to what we had gotten off topic of, backstories. When I read all of your backstories, none of you made backstories that connected at all. Which I think is a really good thing for this adventure, because you're all coming from sort of different walks of life, different areas of the world. The setting we're playing in Midgard is huge. And there's so much variety depending on where you are. So it's really cool that, we have sort of a different outlook coming into this, because some of you may feel very different about what's about to happen than others. Variety is the spice of life. And it's not just salt and pepper.
But they were pretty cool, though.
The spices, not the goblins. Josh is just intently staring at his screen, trying to silently eat a Pringle. And it's real funny. You paid $5 for 3 cans of Pringles with your own hard-earned money. So, God damn it, you enjoy those.
I plan on it. I'm also trying to do something with the drive.
No,
Make things a little easier for me.
fair enough.
How many more minutes of banter do we have?
Yeah, let's go ahead and hop in. I'm gonna pop some audio here from the wonderful Monument Studios. If you haven't heard of that, it's a great resource. They have a whole bunch of cool sounds, and they're not even endorsing this. I'm just giving them a shout out because I really enjoyed sort of messing with this before the session. There it is.
I don't like that this is our starting sound.
Spooky.
Oh. Still spooky.
Sorry. We open up to sort of an aerial view of a large city. A city that we know as Zobek. The free city, if you will. Which some would describe probably not in the best of light. It's said that a merchant of this city, of the free city, would sell his own mother for 2 copper pieces. But that is not true, for he would need at least 2 gold pieces. That's written in the book, just saying. 2 coppers would only give a kobold a dance with mom. We open up to the dock district of this city, and we see this large merchant vessel coming in. And as the merchant vessel docks and various travelers and goods and workers begin to sort of shuttle off, one man sticks out to us. We can see that he steps off of the ship, and even though Zobek this time of year is fairly mild, it seems like he still has this sort of aura of an unshakable cold that he's still trying to get rid of. Please describe this man to us.
Okay, so he wears a lot of like heavy furs, and more like rustic attire. He carries a large wooden staff in one hand, and he has black face paint covering over his eyes.
And he steps through the crowd, maybe looking a little uneasy. There are a lot of people here, and something that he may not be as used to. And he looks around for a moment, not really knowing where to go or what to do. We then transition over to one of the large entry gates to the city, specifically the southern entry gate. We see travelers leaving the city, entering the city, and we see a large sort of man. At least we think. He's wearing a cloak that covers his head, his face. It looks like at one point it may have been white, but it has since been yellowed and sort of discolored by the sands and the sun. Tell us what this man looks like.
With golden brown hair, he is also very tan, seeming he's been out in the sun for all of his life. Very young in complexion, very bright-eyed, and excited to see what the world has in store for him.
Boy, isn't he in for a surprise? Should never be excited about anything. It's a trap.
Well, that's the prize of youth.
All right, Aristotle.
Goddamn right.
I don't know how that was supposed to be. Okay, never mind. We then move over to... we see a street in the city. This street is a little bit different, though, than what we've seen in the city so far. There are what appear to be nobles, people who very clearly were born with silver spoons. There are an abundance of guards here to make sure that this place is kept safe. And as we approach one of these very sort of tall, regal-looking buildings, we see the door open, and we see a young man step out. He has a stack of books hugged to his chest, like he is leaving some sort of library or maybe a college, perhaps. What does he look like?
This fellow is going to have light greenish, almost mint-colored skin, horns protruding from the front of his head that kind of curve backward, pupilless gray eyes, and he looks like he's wearing the standard student uniform of the college Arcanum. He's probably just looking for where he's going.
Whether it be by chance or by the fates themselves, the three of these individuals find themselves in one of the less sort of happy sections of the town. In the south part of Crown Square, they find themselves outside of an establishment, not together, but throughout the day. And there's a big sign on the front that's made of old wood and painted probably 6 or 7 times over. And the sign reads, "The Rampant Roach." And as we step into the Rampant Roach, we see that this is a kitchen, an eatery of sorts, that is run solely by kobolds. And sitting in one of the corners of this establishment is a woman. What does she look like, and what is she doing?
She is sitting in the darkened corner of the room. Her hair has twigs and tangles. She looks a little dirty, forlorn. She's just looking into her drink. She's a larger person, so she's hard to hide. She also has green skin, but hers is a little bit darker, a little bit more worn. And she wears very plain clothes. Besides being dirty, they're just very simple.
And as the 4 of you are sitting in different sections of this place, whether it be to enjoy a beverage or a meal, all of you are served by an older looking orange scaled kobold, who is very friendly. He brings over food, he brings over drinks, and he is very excited to have people like you here. He says, oh, we don't get lots of non-kobolds, but that's not a problem. We're happy to share. And he brings over these plates of various meats and things that have been spiced. What made you choose my place? I'd love to know, because, to be honest, I could use more customers.
It was just a convenient location, I think. I was just in the neighborhood, and I was a little hungry, and I stopped in.
Have you had kobold cuisine before?
It's not something I have very often, but I'm enjoying it. I think it's very pleasant.
Oh. Well, please, eat as much as you'd like. We have an assortment of meat pies, some mashed radishes, and of course, wonderful sides of tadpole soup.
Mmm. So good?
Gentlemen who stepped off of the boat, how does this cuisine compare to what you've had previously?
I mean, I feel like probably like the meat pies and like the radish stuff probably isn't all that different. Tadpole soup's a little weird, but like the culture he's from, like hospitality is like a lot, so he wouldn't refuse any of it, even if he didn't like it very well. So he is bearing with it.
And what about from our Southlands traveler?
He's scarfing it down because he has not had like a decent meal in what feels like weeks, because he has been traveling. And all he can say is delicious.
And what about our wonderful person sitting in the corner?
She'll take anything she can get. She's not picky. She knows she has to eat now. She doesn't know when she'll get another meal.
As the four of you are here enjoying your beverages and meals, the door to this establishment will suddenly open and then slam shut. And you'll see standing in the door is a young kobold, equivalent of a sort of a late teenager. And he's standing there. He has his back against the door. His arms are kind of spread out, almost like he's trying to hold the door shut. Everyone roll me an insight check, please. Two. Okay.
14.
2. 14.
Natural 1 for 2. Love this start.
Yeah, those pies are really drawing your attention. 14's the highest.
I rolled a 22.
A 22. Okay. This kobold looks very nervous. And you can see that he's sort of huffing and puffing like he's been running, and he is out of breath.
Is there something wrong, friend?
No. Well, kinda, I guess. And he'll reach out and he'll hand you this like sheet of paper. It's sort of worn, and you can see that there are some holes in it, like it's been nailed up to something.
Okay. Is there anything written on it, or?
Yes. You see that it is a missing person poster, specifically for a young girl, a young woman by the name of Rosalind Turner.
Rosalind Turner.
Take notes, boys. You see across the top of it, it says missing. There is a sort of like a drawing of her likeness. It has her name. And there is a listed reward of 100 coins for any information that may lead to her being found.
Could you spell that for me?
Sure. ROZALYN TURNYR. The orange kobold that was serving you earlier comes over to the younger kobold. Says, Brik, where have you been? Is everything okay? And Brik looks to this other kobold. Says, no, not really. And they'll both sort of rush to the back. No reason to have this conversation in front of the customers.
I mean, can I try and like listen in on that conversation?
Sure. Roll me a perception check.
19?
Do you speak Draconic?
No.
They're in the back, and you can hear them speaking, but it is in a language that you do not understand. Why don't you roll me an insight check, though?
Are they speaking loudly, or is it something quiet?
They're trying to be hushed,
Okay.
but it's not working out super well for them.
A non-natural 20.
Okay. Do you speak Draconic?
I do.
Roll me a perception check.
I couldn't possibly roll 2 ones in a row, right?
It's impossible.
Oh, it's not a 1. It is an 11.
11.
It's 2 ones.
Okay. Wesley, you can hear, although you don't understand what they're saying, you can hear like this younger kobold who you know is Brik, and just the tone of his voice, he sounds very worried, probably even a hint of fear. This other voice, this older kobold that served you, is definitely trying to be like supportive and trying to calm him down. Chris, your character can hear from the other room. They're speaking in Draconic, and Brik will say, "I don't."
Sorry.
It's okay. I don't know. They said that they found my dagger in her room, but that's not true. I was at the restaurant all night. You know that, and nobody believes me. And the other kobold will speak up and say, "No, you're right. You were here all night, and you were helping me, and it's fine. We'll get to the bottom of it. We'll get it all sorted out. It'll be okay."
Okay. I'm gonna turn my attention probably to the door, knowing that, keeping a lookout for anyone that could be identified as a guard, some kind of law enforcement.
Sure.
Keeping it peeled.
Okay.
I'm just hanging out in my corner.
Okay.
I'm just focused on the food.
A little bit passes, a few minutes maybe, and you can hear the sounds of movement in the back. It sounds like people are working back there, cooking, cleaning, whatever it may be. And this orange kobold comes out, and will come back around to everyone and check in. She'll come to this person who's sitting in the corner first and say, "Dear, is everything okay? Are you enjoying?"
Just nod in my head. Back to my meal, back to my drink.
Good. Yep. All right. And he'll step over to this younger man. Sir, are you enjoying everything? Is there anything I can get for you?
More food, please. It is absolutely wonderful.
Ah, that's wonderful. I'm glad you like it. This is my great grandfather's recipe.
They were a fine man.
Yes, we only use the finest rat and raven and I season it for prolonged periods of time, so it is most delectable.
Absolutely.
I'm glad you like it. I will make sure to bring you some more. If I may ask, do you have coin to pay?
I sat down. Excuse me. I set down 2 gold pieces actually.
Oh, that's wonderful. I was going to say that I couldn't send someone like you away without eating, but thank you very much. And he'll scoop the coins, and he'll continue around the room. He'll come over to this man by the door. Is everything to your liking?
Yes, everything is well. Is everything all right with you? That young man seemed quite flustered.
Things have been better, but we will make it through as always. Roll me a persuasion check.
Lots of checks.
Got to start off strong.
Yeah.
Get all those ones out early.
Please.
We all know mine's gonna come from combat.
9.
9. Yeah, everything is okay. We will handle it as we should. Can I get you anything? Would you like a refill of your tadpole soup? Seems like you enjoyed it very much.
Sure.
He'll grab the empty bowl and take it back. And a few minutes later, come back out with refills on everything, drink and food, whatever you're missing. And then it's quiet again for a little bit. And this kobold will come back over to you, Wesley. I may have spoke too soon. Apologies. You may call me Skirt. And this is my establishment. The young man that you saw run in is my dear nephew, Brik. And it seems like Brik has found himself in quite the predicament. You see, we have had the unfortunate occurrence of a number of people missing. And it seems like this poor Turner woman is the most recent.
My head pops up at this point.
Skirt isn't making any attempt to hide this. This is a normal conversation, so all of you would be able to pick up on it. You're the only ones in here at this point, so. And I know that my nephew has nothing to do with this, but unfortunately it seems like he is being targeted. You know that we are, unfortunately, easy targets. I know that we have only just met, but I hope that my food has inspired you to perhaps help someone in need, and I would be happy to provide a payment if you were to maybe offer some protection services for him. I don't think anything will go wrong. I don't think that he's in any danger, but it would be nice to just have peace of mind. I could pay you, say, maybe 3 or 4 gold a week if you would just go with him and make sure nothing bad happens.
Well, I don't know if I would be the best for this role, but I was called here for a reason, and I'll do whatever I can to help.
Great. Do you maybe have some companions or friends that would be interested? I'd be happy to pay them as well. I just don't want to see anything bad happen to him.
I'm afraid that I came here alone.
So when they made the comment about needing protection being innocent, you kind of see the character like straighten up a little bit more. He's kind of a little bit wider than he was because he was very slouched and very tired looking. Very paladin-like, my guy. You're gonna love it. And he'll make the comment. Because obviously you said they were being very vocal about it. This wasn't quiet. You could I could hear.
Yeah, for sure. This isn't a huge place.
I can help with that.
Oh. That would be wonderful. You look like you'd be able to protect my poor nephew. Of course, I would offer you the same, perhaps 3 or 4 gold a week, and I, of course, would pay both of you.
I am a Zim, by the way.
Finvar der Sigmundsson. I reach out and shake his hand.
The kobold looks at you for a moment. That's an interesting name. I don't suppose you hail from here.
No, I hail from the Northlands.
I hail from the Southlands. This is quite an interesting meeting.
Aren't you two quite the pair? I'm sure my nephew is in the best of capable hands.
I ask, what brings you to Zebek?
I received a vision that told me to travel to Zobek, and here I am.
That sounds like a wonderful reason to be here.
Perhaps.
Perhaps you must be confident and steadfast in your decisions.
He slams the table. Skirt's into this. Really seems like he's hired the right people for the job.
Skirt's over there like, oh fuck, maybe they'll care.
I'm gonna say in Draconic, Skirt, was it? Sorry, I overheard your conversation.
Oh, you. And he'll speak to you. He'll return in Draconic. I didn't expect that you would speak my tongue. That is wonderful.
Oh no, I've lived here for some time. Do you happen to know another kobold by the name of Togs?
Togs. Describe them to me.
Oh, very well. I was gonna say very short, but that seems obvious. Darker skin than you, grayish. Runs.
Homie,
runs
what are you
this
doing?
Shop over there. Kind of a bit of a mechanic, a bit of an artificer.
Oh, the crafter.
Yes.
Yes, I was not aware of their name, but they come in here fairly often for our daily specials.
Oh, good.
Are they a friend of yours?
You could say that, yeah. They're a companion of mine. But hearing your plight and knowing that, if I can be of assistance in any way, I'd love to do that.
That's wonderful. I didn't think that today would turn out as well as it has, all things considered. These missing people are surely a problem, but and of course I'm worried about them. But I'm terribly worried for my nephew. He's so young and naive, and I just worry what would happen to him if he perhaps took a wrong turn, or perhaps was approached by maybe a set of guards having a bad day.
Speaking of the missing person situation, me being from Zobek, has there been a recent string of missing persons?
Yes, actually.
Okay.
There's been a lot of rumors. A handful of citizens in the neighborhoods, specifically south of the Crown Square, have gone missing.
I stand up at this point. I just keep standing up, hit my head on the ceiling. I'm very tall. Probably scared the kobolds. And I just ask, how long has this been going on? The missing persons, I mean.
I suppose the first one went missing maybe 3 or 4 weeks ago. And as I mentioned earlier, unfortunately, it is because of the neighborhood. It is very close to the kobold ghettos, and we are very easy targets.
You're personally affected by this?
I don't believe any kobolds have been kidnapped or have gone missing, but of course, yes, it seems like we are receiving some of the blame. Chris, your character would know that over the last couple weeks, people have gone missing, and a lot of the sort of leadership and general consensus of that area is that the kobolds must have something to do with it. As far as you know, there's no evidence to suggest that, but that's sort of the talk of the town, and some of the guild masters have come out publicly saying that this is what they think is happening.
Kobolds always get the blame for anything bad happens within the city. This isn't unusual.
If the four of you are willing to help, I'm more than happy to pay. Perhaps we could negotiate. I would pay your group 15 gold a week to just help my nephew. And I would appreciate it very much.
What do you want us to do?
Well, Brik is an employee here and has a number of tasks they have to complete daily, whether that be collecting supplies, or making deliveries, or maybe picking something up from the markets. He is in public most of the day, so I would just ask that you accompany him. You don't have to make a big show of it. Just keep an eye on him, and of course, I will let him know so he doesn't feel like he's in any sort of danger or being followed.
I'm more than willing to help.
That's great. I'd be happy to bring him out so you could meet him.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea.
Sure. And he'll call in Draconic, and Brik will. You'll hear something clatter from the other room, maybe like a plate being dropped or a bowl being broken or something, and he'll rush in. He seems a little clumsy, and Skirt will say, "Brik, these are friends. They can be trusted, and they are going to be helping you for a while, just to make sure that everything is okay." And Brik looks around, and sort of smiles and says, "Wow, this is great. I've never had this many friends before." And he'll go to each one of you individually and give you like the same introduction. He'll put out his hand. "I'm Brik, and I work here." And he'll
Hi, Brik.
shake your hand and then move to the next person and go down the line. Some of your hands are much bigger than his. He's a tiny guy.
Little.
Do you know about the stuff that's been going on?
I know a little bit.
I know nothing at all. I have just arrived in Zobek.
Good job eating candy and role playing your character eating all this stuff. Really dedicated.
He still got
Immersive.
the food in him with him.
No, really dedicated to the craft.
How are you enjoying the sweet tarts I brought you?
I don't know that.
Ah,
The tadpole soup.
The kobold Laffy Taffy.
I just want to make an authentic experience.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So, they say that they found my dagger, which I guess makes sense, because I did lose it. But I didn't lose it in anyone's room. I was never in anyone's room. I had the dagger, and it's a family dagger, so it's very important. I don't like to leave it anywhere. I always have it with me, except when I lost it. And I was in the cartways a few nights ago, and I was hunting rats, and then I guess that Rosalind went missing the next night. Supposedly, my knife was found in her bedchamber, along with a broken window. And I guess the part that sort of makes it even worse is that Rosalind's father is the blacksmith that fixes my dagger for me.
Oh.
So
geez.
he knew it was mine. But Mr. Strake is nice enough, and I didn't know what happened after that.
Feels like quite the pickle you've gotten yourself in.
Yes. We do have pickles if you'd like one.
I would
Yes.
love a pickle. Absolutely.
I would absolutely love a pickle as well.
Skirt will
Like,
step away,
Round of
In
pickles
real
for the
life,
party.
get you some pickles,
Can I buy a round of pickles for the house, please?
pickle shots.
No, just the pickle.
I don't mean in game. I mean like right now. I want a pickle.
I can't help you with that unless you'd like to eat a jar of like hamburger pickle chips out of my fridge.
Let's take a quick pause. Go to the supermarket.
Get some
Some
pickles.
pickles for everybody.
Yeah, instead of bio breaks, we take pickle breaks.
Yeah, exactly.
We can pause the session right now. Everyone can go to the store and buy some pickles. We can eat some pickles. We can take a nap and then reconvene.
Next month.
All right. I guess we're just gonna accompany you as you go about your day.
Sure. Do you all have any questions for me? I'm happy to answer them. God, it's so cool to have friends.
Oh, gee.
Azim would ask him to, while we are traveling with you, can you kind of show me around? Since I am new here.
Oh yes. Yes. Azim, right? That is your name.
Yes.
Azim. I'll remember that. Azim. And you, my friendly green friend, are.
Oh, sorry. My name's Pandemonium. If you don't want to say all of that, you can call me Pan.
Pan. I like that. It sounds like a fine kobold name. Pan.
I guess so.
Do you know that I have pans in the kitchen?
I assumed you would at this eating establishment. Yes.
I do not have pandemoniums in the kitchen, but I do have pans.
It would be quite surprising if you had any
I can-
pandemoniums in the kitchen.
I'll show them to you.
Okay.
And then, really tall lady. What is your name again?
My name is Merwin.
Merwin. I like that name. I don't have Merwins in the kitchen. I don't think I've ever had one, but maybe I will.
Thanks.
I like your teeth.
Thank you.
And remind me, because I don't know if you said it or not, but what is Merwin?
She is a half-orc barbarian. She's a very large person.
She's a half orc.
A lot of green people in here.
And yeah, we're all about it. And for two of you, maybe, the idea of a half orc in the city, whatever, you may have never seen a half orc in your entire life. But for you, Pan, seeing a half orc in the city is surprising.
Yeah.
Because generally speaking, orcs are not looked upon favorably in Midgard. And half orcs have sort of their own stigma with them. Disclaimer, I'm sure that Merwin's parents were both very lovely and they got along very well.
Wonderful.
Just putting that out there. We don't need to drop to those low levels of half-orc creation.
I mean, they could have both been half orcs. You don't know.
Yeah, we don't know. But we do have
A loving
confirmed
half orc family.
they are loving half-orcs.
Yes,
Go ahead.
yes, Chris.
Go
You
ahead,
have something
Chris.
you want to say?
No, I'm good.
If two half-orcs
Oh my goodness.
have a child, would it be a quarter orc? Is that what you were going to ask?
As previously discussed several years ago, I believe two half orcs would produce another half orc.
Correct.
Even though I, at the time, may have been a little confused on it.
Yeah.
Are we going to
Yeah,
do a
fractions
Punnett
are
square
hard.
here?
I get it.
Punnett squares don't work well for... I mean, I guess they probably work well for fantasy games, but...
They don't work well in real biology.
That is true.
And what authority do you have that on?
I have a biology degree.
And after speaking with Merwin, Brik will then turn to you, Wes, your character. Say, and your name is Flynn.
Finnvarder.
Yeah, that's right. Do you have a nickname?
I do not.
You know what? I'm gonna call you Finn. Is that okay?
That is fine.
Finn, my buddy Finn, my good friend Finn.
I'm just going to call him Vardor.
Varder.
No, Vardor.
Gotta roll that R.
I definitely can't do that.
Yeah, no,
Var-
I'm sorry.
Varder.
I'll learn one day, but today is not that day.
It gets worse. It's okay. I mess it up too.
Say it one more time, Wes.
Finnvarder.
I can't remember Mars that good.
If you listen to
I've practiced a lot.
if you listen to Wes's character intro from way back, he goes into detail about like the research he did for his character, and he even name drops like some researcher guy.
Like a college professor.
Yeah, so you know,
Wow.
hopefully,
at you.
hopefully he doesn't do anything terrible, and then we look bad after the fact.
God, that would be really not good.
I really hope he's not a white supremacist. Yeah, Finn. I like that. Finn the human guy.
All right.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
No? Okay, just Finn then. Finn's fine.
Who's that? Cartoon Network? Hi. We were
We're
shut
gonna
down.
we're gonna get a cease and desist.
Did not even occur to me until this moment.
Oh man, there's a lawyer at my front door. I wonder what they're doing here. So Brik will just kind of talk a little bit more with you, and he gets sort of to the point that Skirt comes over, and it's like, all right, Brik, let's go back to the kitchen and clean up. Let these fine folks enjoy their meal, and he'll sort of kind of push Brik to the back, and will look and turn to all of you and say, you know, if you need anything, just let me know. Please enjoy your meals, and we can speak once you're finished. So Skirt and Brik will both go to the back, and at this point, you can see, as they're going to the back, that there are some more kobolds back there that maybe had been watching all of this go down, and now that they know that you all are friends for sure, I mean, you're helping out their family, you know, they'll give you like little greetings or wave to you or something and go back to their jobs. So the four of you are now together. Please roleplay for the next 45 minutes so I don't have to do any work.
Joke's on you. I will introduce myself to the other two. To the lady half orc and the whatever.
That's fair. Merwin the half orc, and then there is another man standing here. I don't know if you've ever seen a tiefling before.
I don't recall anything I read that tieflings are really from the Southlands, or they're not really prevalent there.
Yeah, you might have some
So-
around, sure, but you know, who knows?
I am Azim.
Oh hi. I'm Pan.
Well met, Pan.
Well met. I suppose so.
Again, like I said, I introduce as like a to the group scenario.
This whole conversation, he still has like a bowl of stuff that he's eating in between talking. It's very much like Josh actually eating Indian food. He just eats it with his hands.
I'm a big boy. I gotta eat food.
The most calorically dense way to eat food is just fistfuls at a time.
Yeah,
Yeah, get it as fast as you can.
especially with spiced meat pies and mashed radishes. All right.
I'm taking it you are all new to Zobek
I am. I have been traveling all my life, actually.
all your life. You look to be a pretty young fella.
I am.
I bet we're about the same age.
It's like 18, 19.
Okay, you're a little younger than me.
How old is Zim?
He's about 18.
What about Pan?
He's 22.
All right. Merwin?
About 25, 26.
What about Finn?
I don't remember exactly, but it was like mid-20s.
Okay. So, Azim is the young boy here. He's the young man.
We're all young boys.
Well, yeah, he's the baby.
What if one of us is not a boy?
True.
It's a general term for
Youngins.
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 I come from a family of nomads from
Oh.
the Southlands.
What are you doing here? You picked maybe the worst place to go.
I just travel. I've only ever known traveling.
Are you planning on staying here very long?
Probably not.
Okay.
Just to see where life takes me.
I gather you probably from the north.
That is correct, yes.
Can tell by the super pale skin, the slight accent, and the hard to pronounce name.
Go get some sun, loser.
Touch grass.
What?
Yeah, they don't got a lot of it up there.
What? Where
We'll
are you?
fucking make it.
What are you doing here?
I followed the spirit's call. and it guided
Spirit's
me
call.
here.
Okay. Interesting. And I haven't seen a half orc here in ever.
I'm a little cagey at first. I don't trust anybody quite yet, but I say I'm not really from here, but I'm not really from anywhere.
Okay. Interesting group we've assembled here.
Does Melissa's barbarian just have an edgy rogue backstory?
No.
Okay.
Oh boy.
I will say, and I maybe should have said this earlier, but if you're interested in looking at what these beautiful people look like, you can check out our Instagram page, unstable_pod, where we had a wonderful artist at, I don't know if it's live or live. I assume it's live, but it could be live, at live GW, who did commissions for all of us, and she was super great to work with, and I think she did a really swell job on all these characters. So check it out if you want to get a look at them. Maybe a little, picture's worth 1,000 words.
They look very good.
Oh, yeah, very pleased with
that's
that.
also,
I agree.
That's also what we're using for tokens on our virtual tabletop that we're playing with here. What virtual tabletop are we using, Chris?
We're using Foundry VTT.
It's probably the best $50 I've ever spent.
Yes, it is the best $50 you've ever spent.
Yes.
Worth every penny.
Every penny.
5,000 of them.
Look at him. What class are you playing? What is Pan?
Pan is a wizard.
Ah, the wizard knows math.
I would hope so.
I hope
I'm glad
if,
somebody
if
does.
anyone would,
I'm actually pretty bad at math.
we're doomed.
I think I got this symbol right. We're dead.
So the four of you finish your meals, and as you're finishing up, Skirt will come back out and kind of check on you, offer you anything else, and we'll kind of talk about this stuff again. Say I've spoken to a friend, and supposedly the city officials are in the process of an investigation. I'm not sure how long this investigation will last, but for the time being, we'll continue our arrangement, and we'll just kind of have to see how it goes. I hope none of you have other business or anything you need to attend to. Of course, I understand if you cannot commit, but I would appreciate it.
I can clear my schedule.
You've shown me nothing but hospitality. I will absolutely help. And your food's good.
That's great. I always appreciate that. Maybe when we are on more peaceful times, we can share recipes. Just so you know, those two friendly kobolds back there that have not came to say hello, that is Skik and Skak.
Skik and Scat.
Skik and Skak. They are both female kobolds. They keep to themselves for the most part, but they are a wonderful part of our little family here. So if you need something, please feel free to ask them.
All right.
I suppose that's it, unless you need anything else. You're welcome to eat more. But if not, then I will see the rest. I will see you all in the morning. If you could please be here maybe a little bit after dawn, that would be great. Brik usually gets to work pretty early, and is out for most of the day.
I would ask, where does Brik stay?
Well, Brik stays in the ghettos here. We all do. We live here. We work here. This is our home.
Do you need any help getting home?
No. I think all of us will be fine. if there was ever trouble here, there are plenty of alleys and crannies and things that we would be able to get through without any issue. No, just in the other parts of town, I think, in some of the more open spots is where I'm worried about.
Azim would ask, where is somewhere I could sleep tonight? Like I said, I just traveled in. I don't really know Zebek.
Well, I suppose there are a number of establishments that you could stay at. Do you have any sort of specific needs, or?
Just somewhere to lay my head.
I'm sure that in one of these great products released by Kobold Press, that has a list of all of these inns.
Skirt, you just really broke the fourth wall really hard.
Yeah. Sorry.
Just wondering how you have all this meta knowledge of a universe. How do I know?
How do you?
My nose starts bleeding.
He'll point you to some of the inns that are nearby. They're not, this isn't a super great part of town. They're not very expensive, but he'll definitely give you some recommendations for a place nearby that all of you could stay for the night. And actually, since you've agreed to help him and his family here, he is happy to send ahead and go ahead and cover that for you for the night.
Nice.
Wow.
It's unfair of me to ask you to pay when I myself haven't paid you. So think of this as a promise to make good.
Appreciate
I
that.
shake.
Yeah. Very, very
Your hand.
generous of you.
Yeah,
I'm just
shake your
like,
hand right
"Thank
back. No, thank you.
So Pan, you seem to be from here.
Yeah, I'm from here.
Have you always lived in Zebek?
Yeah, as long as I can remember.
You've never thought to travel?
No, I've a bit of an arcane student, and here's a good place to get an education, believe it or not.
That sounds interesting.
Maybe one day when I'm through with my my learning, I'll see the world, but it won't be today, and probably won't be tomorrow.
Well, I recommend going to the Southlands. There's plenty of beautiful forests, plenty of wonderful temples.
Forests. I don't see many of those. Got a couple temples, but I'd love to see it. Sounds nice.
Mighty rivers as well.
It's a lot. I don't know if I could take it all in.
What have you, Northlander? Have you always lived where you hail from, or have you traveled?
I have not traveled. This would be my first time leaving the Northlands.
Haven't had a chance to write many Yelp reviews then, huh?
What is this Yelp you speak of?
Can we pause for a minute so I can wiggle in my chair a little bit?
Pause for edit.
Oh, I'm so uncomfortable. Oh, sorry, Juniper.
Josh, you gotta talk into the mic more.
Okay, I think that's better.
Yeah, sure.
What about now? You hear me pretty good?
Yeah.
Okay.
But whenever you do one of these and start talking in my direction, it doesn't pick up so great.
Oh. Well, it's kind of awkward, like facing
I
that
know.
way, talking that way.
Yeah. We'll get over it.
Turn on your webcam. Let
Right.
them watch.
What about you, my mighty orc friend? Have you traveled a lot?
I've traveled, but mostly stay around my home base. Don't want to get too far away.
Where is it that you hail from?
The woods.
The woods.
You can see that she has there's like some briars and some like small pieces of twigs, maybe even a leaf or two that are kind of stuck in her hair. Maybe some dirt on her face, some mud on her clothing. Seems to add up.
Very unkempt,
Disheveled, even.
disheveled. But I don't look uncomfortable. I'm used to this.
Okay.
Homie, you live like this?
I know you're probably looking at me like, the fuck is that?
I mean, to be fair,
I think dogs.
I think to, to be fair, Finn also lives in the woods, except it's just really snowy and icy everywhere.
Yeah.
You can tell I don't have a lot of previous social interaction. So you can probably gather that I grew up by myself for the most
Okay.
part.
I mean, that's a good segue. Are there any defining features of anyone that, you know, are immediately noticeable or maybe become noticeable as you're interacting with each other? Jesus Christ.
Hey, Skirt, could you bring us more of those sweet tarts, please?
Of course. Please ignore the sound as we're getting things ready.
Pan has, I mean, white hair. Like it is pure Snow White. It's just very strange.
Be careful when you say that. Disney might get a.
Oh no, I said snow. Oh no! All right. Fine. That's him. That's the mouse at the door.
You would see as them. Like I said, he's very dark complexion. His hair is like really. It's oddly shiny and golden brown. It's very unnatural.
Okay. Have any weapons on you?
You see a shield and a longsword.
Interesting.
I was surprised he didn't go the greatsword route.
Well,
Me too.
I mean, the subclass I'm going with, it wouldn't make sense.
Okay.
But you also see,
Metagamer.
I know, it's terrible. You also see an amulet around my neck. That is resemblance.
Let me have the three of you roll religion checks. See if you know what this amulet is.
Got a 15.
15?
9.
19.
19. What is this amulet, Azim?
This amulet is the hot eye of Horus, my divine
Horus.
patron.
Horus.
Horus. What do I know, if anything, about Horus?
Sure.
Big bird.
Like from Sesame Street?
Yes.
I have got to stop saying branded names. It's fine.
Horus is one of the gods that exists in the Southlands. I mean, a major deity of that region. Azim, do you remember offhand what Horus's like domains are?
Give me 1 second, I can give you some of that.
Okay. So yeah, but a major deity of the Southlands.
Does your shield have the same symbol on it, or is it just a standard issue shield?
The shield is very worn,
Okay.
so if there was any indications of it, it's long gone.
There's
Gone
a
by now.
there's a made in China stamp on the back of it.
Oh no.
It was
Just like everything else.
the shield was given to Azim as a sign of progressing.
Can we assume that he probably looks like an Egyptian?
That's probably a safe assumption. Yeah, being from the Southlands.
I
Sort
love
of
that JoJo arc.
that darker complexion, like dark hair. You know,
Okay.
So what was your question, Nick?
about Horus, and like what Horus is the god of.
Well, justice, light, and tempest.
That's what you would know, Merwin.
He has the domains of animals, glory, nobility, protection, and weather.
Wes is over here shaking his head.
You love it, Wes.
Paladins.
His pseudomains is defense, feather, heroism, honor, and storms.
I'm so glad that
Awful good.
this is a recorded product, so we can just look up stuff while we're at our computers and act like we know all this.
Oh yeah.
It's wonderful, isn't
I
it?
tried. I read a lot,
I mean, it's not possible to know everything.
and then when I was reading it, I would like push stuff out for new stuff, and then I'd forget old stuff, and I have to go back and read it.
Smooth
But
brain.
I did purchase the Warlock Grimoires and the new Zobek book
Nice.
to prep for this. So trying to cram it all in.
I don't think there's really a point in like memorizing stuff from like players' handbooks and things like that. Because I mean, ultimately, it's a reference book. If you kind of go through it and you have a general idea of where everything is, you can always look up stuff. None of us will mind.
Yeah, I can control F a PDF real quick.
Until all the nerds start listening. Actually, you're supposed to know this because it's relative to your character.
You know, I'm sorry, but you know, with my actual job, I have to remember a lot of things for that. And among other things, I ain't got time to remember everything.
I gotta learn how to remember how to break rocks.
Don't break rocks, Nick. I do the high-end testing.
I gotta
He
remember.
tests the broken rocks.
No. I might be having to go back to breaking the rocks though. If this new guy ain't working out.
Okay, so Pan, green skin, horns, white hair.
Yeah, I mean, I don't have pupils. The entire eye is just gray.
Oh, that's unsettling.
Yeah, people have told me that.
You do notice that Zim kind of looks at you a little differently, and
And then they're gonna kiss.
he looks like he doesn't know the right way to ask a question, and he looks very uncertain.
Have you not seen a lot of tieflings in your time?
I have never seen a tiefling.
Well, hey, I've only seen a few.
And I call them mom and dad.
No, both of my parents are actually human.
Uh-oh.
Spicy.
Yeah.
How does that work?
You know, I would love to find out.
because of the implications.
I actually have no idea. That's something I've been working on. I don't let it bother me too much.
Anything unique about Finn?
So, I mean, Finn has dark hair, it's shaved on the sides, and is in like a high ponytail. He's got that black face paint that I think probably stands out pretty well, and he has a full black beard that is adorned with glass beads.
Zim would ask about you said like the tattoos on your face,
Face paint.
the face paint. He would ask what is the significance of that.
Many practitioners in my circle will adorn themselves thusly.
Is it supposed to be a way to honor your deities, or
I worship no deities. It's more of the helps better connect us to the spirits.
Cool.
What do you mean he doesn't worship deities? Get him! Apostate.
Zim would look very curious and very confused, but he looks like he's curious to know more about that.
This boy ain't never been out of the house.
I am also curious because I've never been out of the house.
Well, like I haven't been in a house. I've been traveling. I sleep on the floor, Nick. What do you want from me?
Just like real life. I didn't have a bed until I was 26 years old.
It's the Dark Knight. How's it go? You only adopted the bed or the floor. I have always slept on the floor.
I didn't see a bed till I was already a man.
Exactly.
Okay, anything unique, noticeable about Merwin?
I'm dressed very simply, so I don't really have jewelry. I do have some face jewelry, but I don't have any real adornments. Everything's very plain, brown colored, but I do carry a side bag or like a satchel or something. And there's stuff in there. And I'm very protective of my little satchel.
Oh God, it's got the family heads.
Oh my god, that'd be wild.
That would be fantastically eerie.
It's full of Werther's originals.
Does
Julie,
Merwin
those damn
carry
caramel
any
candies.
weapons?
She carries a battle axe.
Okay. Oh boy. So you have
That's
an
kind of
axe.
hanging off of her side there.
You have a staff. You've got a sword. And I've got a book.
Personality.
No, a book.
Some people books are personalities.
How much time has Pan spent in the Zobek libraries?
Too much.
Does Pan have a library card?
I think I get one with my tuition. So probably.
That's fair.
How high is your use library skill?
Oh boy, I think we're playing the wrong game.
Cut
Or
the
at least
mic.
that you are.
Cut the mic, wrong game.
Oh god.
Roll me a sanity check.
Oh shit.
Oh no.
I didn't know we were using the optional sanity rule. Oh no. Alright, I spent way too much time in the library. Probably less these days.
Okay.
So I got a question for you, Wes. How big is your character?
I
Like
don't-
size wise?
I don't think he's a very big boy. I think
Small
like he's a
boy.
human man, but probably on the smaller side of things.
Okay.
Just a little guy.
I'm assuming Pan is also not very.
No, I'm Jack. I'm 6'4", a nice clean 190. No, I'm a pretty average sized dude.
Okay.
Scrawny to the bone.
I'm very. I'm not like tall, but I'm kind of big, but I'm all like.
Very wide.
I'm not wide. I'm about like I am now, but about like 6 foot, about an inch
He's
taller.
as wide as he is tall.
Yeah.
He's a square.
He looks like a Minecraft block.
Of course, I am diamond. Don't be jealous, Wes.
I can probably get us to whatever in skirts got us hooked up at.
Easy. So the four of you leave the fine eatery, also known as the Rampant Roach, which is really the name that you come up with to, draw in customers.
Oh yeah.
Surprisingly enough, during your time here, you don't really notice roaches.
Nice.
That's good.
So who knows what it was named for?
What's the rating on the establishment set by the Food and Drug Administration?
It's probably the equivalent of like a small town Taco Bell.
Okay, so not great,
Yeah, but
but it's good.
it's good.
Okay, I'd eat there.
Merwin is not picky.
It's called the Rampant Roach because that's one of their most popular dishes.
Ooh,
It was delicious.
Protein
No,
is
their
protein.
special today was the rat raven mincemeat pie,
Oh,
the radishes, and then the tadpole soup, which really is just like eating like what, boba. It's the same texture, sorta,
How do you know?
because I've eaten boba before.
Have you eaten tadpoles?
No,
You've never
but
ate tadpoles before?
no, but when I was a kid, if
Oh,
we didn't
boy.
clean out our pool, like in
Yeah.
like the early spring, we'd have a bunch of tadpoles in there, and it was really cool. Had like a little aquarium of just tadpoles and algae and stuff.
it's cool until they turn into frogs and you're up all night.
I that didn't bother me. And then like we had to wait to open the pool until they all left, because obviously we didn't want to bleach the tadpoles,
True.
because who would do that? It's awful. Those froggies deserve to live too. Plus frogs are cool.
Frogs are pretty cool.
So the four of you leave the Rampant Roach and arrive at the nearby inn. Probably an inn that, doesn't even have a memorable name. And you stay there for the evening, comfortably. It's already being paid for. And you awake the next day.
I want to make it clear that when I went to the inn, I kind of put my stuff to the side and kind of prayed to Horus for protection and all like that.
Okay.
Did Skirt pay for each of us an individual room, or are we bunking?
No, these rooms are like single quarters.
Okay.
So you go in, there's like a very small bed, there is a very small, it's not even like a dresser, it's just sort of like a personal effects chest.
Okay.
No table or chair or anything like that. This is a room that is meant specifically for you to sleep in and nothing else. Unless
This is the best thing ever.
Unless.
Merwin may have problems initially kind of fitting into this bed.
Yeah.
Just
Try
because.
sideways.
Yeah, just because
Try
she's tall.
diagonal.
There's not a huge hole in the underneath it, so you don't know how to get comfortable.
I'm really good at compacting myself as well.
I like the idea that this is an inn in the Cobalt slums. So all the beds are Cobalt sized.
Yeah, because Skirt, sent word ahead, they made arrangements, which it's not uncommon for them to have like not kobold patrons, but maybe they had to push some of the beds together.
Oh.
Long ways though, not side to side.
Just like a married couple who's having rough times. Later, they got to push the beds together.
I'm very okay with just sleeping on the floor as well, if necessary.
No, you have beds.
It's the best thing ever.
So does Finn have to apply his face paint every day?
Yes.
Guys, can you give me an hour? Oh, to prepare your spells? Yes. Proceeds to put on makeup.
Yeah, gotta put on the grease paint.
You have like a compact, like a piece of glass you keep with you to check it during the day.
Yes. And
That's canon now. Finn will periodically check his face paint and reapply it daily. Makes sense.
it has to be, right?
It's a personal ritual, right?
Yeah.
That's important to you and your culture. It's not just a fashion statement.
It's less
It's
about
kind of
vanity.
fashion.
Guys, look how cool I am.
I'm just having the time of my life. I'm real comfortable. I've never slept this hard in my life.
So, the night passes.
Okay.
Everyone rests comfortably. In the next morning, you return to the Rampant Roach.
Yep.
And as you step through the door, you see Skirt, you see Brik, you see Skick, and you see Skak. And the four of them are just talking, getting ready for the day. They'll see you, very happy to see you, and Brik will come up to you and say, I got some stuff to do today, but I'm not really sure what I want to do. And he'll turn to Skirt. Is there something you want me to do specific for today? And Skirt will say, well, I suppose that it'd be a good day to go ahead and fetch our supplies. And Brik kind of smiles and he's like, oh, so you want me to go and catch the rats for dinner? And Skirt just looks at him and says, yep, that's right. Brik knows the way. I trust you'll follow him.
I will.
I will walk you there.
Oh, guys, the cartways are great. They're like these old tunnels, and there's people that like sneak around, and they're kind of damp and smelly. But the rats down there, the rats are great.
Didn't you say the cartways was where you lost your dagger?
Yes, I was down there. I was down there hunting rats when I misplaced it.
So do you normally hunt rats with your dagger?
Well, yeah,
What are you hunting with now? Since you don't have your dagger, do you have someone else's?
yeah. I got this one, and he'll pull out like a little makeshift kind of like shiv. This is the best I got for right now.
Okay.
But
So for reference, how old is Brik roughly? Like a child or?
no, Brik is like the equivalent of like an older teenager.
Okay.
Still still a little naive, but kobolds have to grow up quick.
A baby.
Maybe.
Okay.
Yeah, so we can go. I tested this the other day, and I'm real good at killing rats with it.
Good job,
Yeah, you just like catch them There's traps. There's traps down there. I put the traps, and then the rats step in the traps. They're rat traps, and then they're just there for you.
Well, that makes it a lot easier. Lead the way.
Okay. Is there anything that you guys need before we go?
You guys do breakfast?
He'll turn to Skirt, and Skirt will, yeah, I can, yeah, I mean,
Yeah, don't go out of your way or anything.
No,
Just something quick.
No, it's fine. I'll fix up something. That's not a problem.
Cat on the mic. Cat on the mic. He got something to say.
Juniper's a girl.
She got something to say. Sorry about that, Junie.
Skirt will make you some questionable, like, frittatas.
Ooh. That's
I eat it. I don't care.
really generous considering how much eggs cost these days.
Well,
Gourmet.
these eggs are much cheaper.
Yeah, they stole them.
Why would you say that?
They stole them from the chicken.
Okay.
Have you never gotten eggs from a chicken, Chris?
Yeah, several times.
You have to steal them. You
No,
don't
you-
just grab them. You have to take them.
No, you
Real
don't.
quick
No, you
and run.
don't. Not if you have if you don't have a rooster, it's not a problem. Hens don't care, in my experience.
Yes, they do.
In my experience,
What kind of chickens did you have?
I don't know. They didn't ask what kind of chickens they were. They were just chickens that laid eggs.
Were they small chickens or were they the big actual chickens?
I don't really know what the big actual chicken looked like. What? are you
Yes, the
talking
scientific term, big actual chicken.
about? No, they were Rhode Island Reds. Something like that. I don't know. They're sizable chickens. I don't think they were the Tyson chickens that they pump up with human growth hormone. Anyway, welcome back to Chicken Talk.
Hi, welcome to Unstable Top Chicken Cast, where we talk about chickens.
Josh, what's your favorite kind of chicken?
The kind that you can eat?
Well, I was gonna say fried, but yeah.
I mean, it is fried. Fried is the better of the versions of chicken.
So speaking of chickens,
Yep.
you follow Brik through some of the lower sections of the Kobold Ghetto,
Yep.
and you find yourself in the cartways. Why don't you guys roll me a history check? Pan, I'm going to give you advantage on this.
Lovely.
I got a 3.
I got a 19.
3 and 19,
15.
15,
I rolled a natural 1.
which gives you
0.
0. Pan, you would know that the cartways at one time were mining tunnels, but they have since been sort of taken over and are most often used now for sort of shady businesses. A lot of stolen things, you know, perhaps illicit substances, all of that stuff goes
Are we
on.
about to get high?
I mean, maybe.
Oh, okay.
Do you want to get high off of something you find in like the underground tunnel system?
Maybe.
Not right now.
I didn't know Zim was that kind of guy.
He doesn't know either.
Listen, guys, I know you guys aren't from around here, but keep a tight hold of your stuff. This area is particularly seedy.
Brik will lead you down there. And he'll lead you through like a series of tunnels. You can see sort of the change here. You go from the Kobold Ghetto, which is kind of like makeshift buildings and things that have been sort of retrofitted for the Kobold specifically. And you sort of descend a little more. It's almost like sewers. The walls are a little damp all the time, and there's kind of this really earthy odor that permeates through most of these tunnels. You travel through for probably 15-20 minutes, and you get to a doorway. The door is closed, and Brik will turn and he'll put a finger to his lips, his mouth, and say, "Shh, the rats are on the other side, so we gotta be sneaky, just in case."
Okay.
What's everyone's passive perception?
Ooh, that's a good question.
11.
Where do you find that at?
It's in parentheses next to your perception.
Merwin's is 11 as well. Zim's is 10.
It is 10.
And Finn's,
12.
is it 12?
That's if it's in parentheses next to the thing, like Chris said.
I see
It
it.
should be a 10 plus your proficient or
Oh,
your
15.
perception.
15. Finn, you'll hear from the other side of this door not only the sounds of what seem to be rats, but they seem to be in some sort of aggravated state. And from the other side, you'll also hear some faint voices. What languages do you speak?
I speak Druidic, Common, Giant, and I think Dwarvish.
Okay. It is not a language you understand, but you hear something on the other side, and it sounds sort of aggressive, and you hear a couple different voices. And with that, I'd like us to go and pop over for the first time in this session
Oh boy.
to our little virtual tabletop.
No way, we're going to look at a map?
A map. This is a,
Hot diggity daffodil.
Incredible.
this is a map of the cartways. Let me know when that loads for everybody.
I see me next to a door.
I'm at 99%. I might have to reload.
It's very tiny.
I'm still at the splash screen.
Go ahead and refresh for
Okay,
me, bud.
I'm in. Why is my character white? Oh, and it's dark.
What?
Is it not because of the dark vision?
What are you talking about?
My character is white.
Your character is white. Oh, it's because everything is black and white.
Yeah,
You
that's
see,
why I was-
you see
because of the dark vision.
and black and white. Yeah.
Okay, just making sure.
I just want you to know, Nick, mine is not black and white.
Yeah. I'm gonna change that because I'm not a huge fan of that. Chris, did that change for you at all?
No. Ah! Can't say anything now. Okay, no, it's back.
All right.
We're good.
Everyone see where we're at?
No, it's probably because I don't have dark vision. I see me now though.
That's fair. It is dark down here, and I think everybody except for Finn has dark vision. Finn, are there any special precautions you would like to take?
I mean, I could produce flame, but I don't know if we necessarily want to do that just yet.
Okay.
I would tie like a rope to me and actually hand, or before we got down here, I would assume we had seen it would be dark.
Mhm.
And I would assume that Finn would made a comment he couldn't see.
Okay. So you get a little further down in these tunnels, and the light from the streets just sort of fades. And this deep, there are no torches or sconces or anything to light up. And Finn makes a comment or signals that
Would he make a comment?
I think so, yeah.
I would, like I said, I'd get some rope and I'd kind of tie it around me. My master and I would have to do this whenever we would go into any type of caves, because for whatever reason, he was not able to see too well in the dark.
Okay,
And I'd hand you the rope.
sure.
okay.
Got the rope.
So you hear voices on the other side. I assume you bring that to
Yeah.
everyone's attention. What do you say?
I would probably say, be careful. I don't think they're just rats on the other side of the door.
I kind of lean in to see if I can hear something.
Roll me a perception check.
For you, Nick, anything.
I appreciate that.
I rolled a 2.
Yeah, you can hear a
I'm gonna
mix
stop
of
rolling to this damn dice
That's
tray.
a noise.
you can hear a mix of voices and animal sounds. You don't understand what they say though.
Okay.
What should we do? What are we supposed to do?
I'm gonna open the door.
I've never seen anyone else down here. Go ahead. Open the door.
I open it, but I don't see nothing.
It's because it's locked.
You can open the door.
That time it worked.
You open the door, and you see a couple things. First of all, this room, the ground here is just a mixture of dirt and trash and excrement, to the point that you don't really see the ground anymore. There's like a layer of filth. You also see that there are 3 goblins in here that are currently trying to wrestle these giant rats out of these traps.
Nick, can you move me to the door? Because I can't click my guy.
Yeah, right now it's saying movement set to combat turn for me.
There we go. Now I can see.
Yeah, I
Everything's-
can't. I can't do it either. It's because we're on. It's because we're. Well, it says no active combat encounter.
Also, I would presume since I'm on a leash behind a sim, I'd be following him wherever.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, I'm just at the door.
You
I
guys
haven't went in yet.
You guys not move your tokens?
I cannot. Oh, but
Can you not click your token and use the arrow keys to move?
No.
No.
Whenever I do that, it says movement is set to combat turn, and it's currently not your turn.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess with that, you open up the door here. Azim, roll me a stealth check.
$14.
Okay, 14. The goblins are preoccupied. The 3 goblins in here are preoccupied with these rats, so they won't notice you right away. Why don't you guys go ahead and roll me some initiative? All right, let's start with Pandemonium. Pandemonium, first roll of a combat. What are you sitting at?
I got a 13.
A 13. All right, Merwin.
7.
What about Finn?
5.
Oh, sorry, 6.
Thank you for being honest. Azim.
12.
Level 1, baby.
You guys are rolling rocks here.
This is a rock, yeah.
Hey, yeah, good for you. So they don't know that you're there. They're not aware of your presence. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna skip through. We're gonna start with Pan here.
A 13 was the highest one.
That's an active combat. Sure,
Okay.
go for it.
What do I know about goblins in the free city of Zobek?
I mean, they haven't attacked you yet,
Yeah.
but you don't have any reason to think that they wouldn't.
I don't have any reason to think they wouldn't attack. Mm-hmm. Okay, I'm gonna hold up.
Okay.
I'm gonna ready an action
Okay.
to cast magic missile
Okay.
if any of them attempt to hurt any of us.
Okay. So a little more cautious.
Yeah.
Waiting to see what happens.
Yes.
What about Azim? Azim, they have not taken any hostile action to you and seem to be trying to pull these rats out of these traps.
Is it not possible to like click? There we go. That's let me do it. I'm going to step in 10 feet.
Okay. You step in, and as you do, one of these goblins will turn back and see you, and then they turn back to the rat, and then they turn back. And they'll sort of look. He'll look around and say, "There's biggins. Get him!" And they'll pull out these. They'll pull out like these goblin sword things here, and go ahead.
Guess that's my magic missile.
Okay.
There's 3 goblins.
Yes.
Each one of them gets a magic missile. It's a D4.
Is this where Pan's gonna bite the dust?
I mean,
Maybe.
Wouldn't that be funny?
Wouldn't that be funny?
Chris already said he had like 4 backup characters ready for this.
Yeah, totally. So it'd be 5 to. I'm just gonna do them in order of which one's closest to me.
Sure.
5 to this guy.
Okay. 5 to the first one here.
Be 2 to this fella. And I actually don't see a. No, there he is. I could not possibly see this guy, so I'm just gonna assume that the third one goes to the closest one to me.
Okay. How much is that last damage?
It was also 2.
2. Okay. What does this look like?
I'm imagining he's got the spell book in one hand and casting out these greenish missiles, kind of just pointing, almost like a gun.
Okay.
Like, choo, choo, choo.
He even puts his.
I don't think he does this the whole trigger action or anything.
Okay. So Azim steps in. This goblin sort of shouts out. They ready their weapons, and Pan is prepared. Fires out 3 missiles. The first missile hits this goblin that is closest to Azim, and you see the goblin fall. The other 2 darts hit into the one that's across the room. Dead center. He takes a little step back, but otherwise is okay. And he grunts at you and he spits out some blood. Azim.
Okay. Seeing the hostility now, I ready my shield and sword,
Okay. Sure.
and I'm going to use the rest of my movement to run up here. And then I'm going to target this gentleman. And I'm going to attack him. Does a 17 hit?
17 sure hits this goblin. This goblin that seems a little finicky.
1d8 plus 3. 8 damage.
Hey, how do you want to do it?
I'm just basically going to stab him.
So you step in the room. The goblin immediately next to you is killed by this magic missile. This other one across the room is also hit with 2 magic missiles. You step forward, stab the sword in, and that one falls to the ground, deceased.
This is the second time we've started a campaign where I have killed a goblin on the first turn without asking any questions.
Yeah, I can't wait until your backup character shows up and it's like the sibling of these goblins.
That would never happen.
Unless.
Never say never.
We have to stop saying unless.
The last goblin who's in this room, he sees these darts fly out. He looks over at Azim. Azim is the one that's standing right here. And he curses at you, or at least you assume he does. In Goblin, he's going to step up toward you, and he is going to swing at you with his blade.
Okay.
He swings his little goblin blade at you, and that is a hit. Non-natural 20.
Lies.
And nope, it's all right here. I'll even export it and put it in attach it to this recording. 4 points of damage. He is then going to run up and away from you, thanks to his nimbleness. And as he does, he steps into like a pile of debris, steps away down the hallway toward like an opening, and you see when he steps through the pile, right as he steps away from it, the pile moves, and you see this metal contraption shut, where it looks like he had stepped on another one of these traps that these rats are stuck in. But luckily, he was able to avoid it. That takes us to Merwin. Go ahead. Don't forget all you know about this game in this turn.
Say what?
Nothing.
I'm gonna move in.
You have moved 20 feet into the room. You look around. You see one goblin kind of to your right that is on the ground. Azim is standing next to another goblin that has been stabbed. There are 2 rats that are stuck in these traps, and then sort of to your left there is another goblin who is running down the hall.
I'm going to swing at him with my battle axe.
So you rush into the room, survey it quickly, see the goblin running down, and you will chase him. You chase down, you go to swing the axe, but unfortunately, this goblin is a little too quick, and your axe blade will just miss as he runs down the hall. Finn,
So I can't see anything still.
how long do you think that rope would be?
Well, it's a 50-foot rope.
You using the full 50?
Yeah. Probably.
Probably. Okay. So you have the rope in hand. You can hear all this stuff going on, but unfortunately you cannot see any of it because this room is dark.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and cast Produce Flame
Okay.
so I can see.
Just shoot into the dark. What's the worst that could happen?
And remind me what kind of light that gives you.
Let's see. Flame sheds bright light in a 10-foot radius and dim light for an additional 10.
Okay. So 20 dim and 10 bright. All right. So you have produce flame. You got a little bit of light here, so you can see. Unfortunately, down here is pretty much pitch black.
Okay. So, with my newfound gifts of sight, Finn's going to step forward once. And I can see. Can I see that goblin fully?
You
That's
sure
in the
can.
zone?
Yep.
Okay. And I'm going to throw my produce flame at him.
Okay. You throw the flame. Go ahead and roll it. I will say he probably has some cover
Okay.
between the wall and Merwin.
Definitely won't accidentally light Merwin on fire.
That would never happen.
Okay. So 24.
24. You summon the produce flame in your hand. You step forward. You see the goblin darting down this hallway, and you throw the produce flame. That little sliver of fire sort of glides through the darkness and hits this goblin in the back.
For 3 points of fire damage.
Wow.
3 points. Ooh, the goblin is hit. Not a very good hit, though. Hits like the back of its leg. Anything else, Finn?
No, not unless his clothing is extremely flammable.
No, this goblin is wearing like pieced together leather.
Okay.
So nothing immediately flammable. The rats here are still struggling against these traps and are going to try to break out of the traps, but fortunately for Brik and the rest of you, they are unable to do so. That'll bring us around back to Pan.
Okay. Pan is going to step out of this hallway that he's occupying. I'm going to cast Windlash at the remaining goblin.
You're going to cast what?
A Windlash?
What does that look like?
I'm imagining it's just like he grabs a bit of air and summons it and uses it almost like a whip.
Okay.
Just made of wind.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to try to hit that goblin with it. And I have to remember how to cast spells.
You don't remember all of your spells?
Oh, of course I do. How's a 15?
A 15 is going to miss. You cast the you summon this piece of wind. You grab it from the air. You lash it out at this goblin. But Merwin is a pretty big target, a pretty big obstacle between you and that goblin.
Unfortunate.
And unfortunately, it is going to miss.
Well, yeah. All you can do is your best.
That's all.
That's it.
All right. Anything else? That's it for Pan.
That's it.
All right. Zim.
I should be able to hit him from this corner, correct?
Yeah, I'd say so.
Okay. Zim's gonna rush up there, draw a sword, or have ready his sword for an attack. 13.
13 is a miss. This goblin is quick.
I was about to say
We're
13 KAC.
killing it.
You guys are doing so good.
Yeah.
All right. That takes us then to the goblin. The goblin is going to look back and swing that blade it has at Merwin. Merwin, how's a 15?
That is a hit.
That is a hit. It swipes out, probably across like your outer thigh, since you're a lot taller than this thing. You're going to take 5 points of slashing damage. And then this goblin is going to run 30 feet into the other room. And as it does, you can hear the goblin shouting.
What's he shouting?
Do you speak goblin?
No.
He is shouting in goblin. You're welcome to roll me maybe an insight check.
19?
19. You don't know what he's saying, but he is definitely sounding sort of an alarm, saying that there's danger here.
He's upset.
He's very upset. And that takes us to Merwin.
Run right up to him. Try to catch him.
Okay. You run into this other room, and you can see that there's like not like a proper second level, but almost like a balcony. There are 2 sets of stairs that go up about 15 feet to this upper level. And standing on that upper level, you see another goblin. This goblin, however, is wearing metal armor and is also wielding a shield, and looks a little bit heftier than these other ones that you have faced.
I'm going to ignore him for now. I'm going to try whacking him with my battle axe again.
Okay,
For an 18.
that hits. Roll damage.
4.
All right, 4 points to the goblin that is fleeing. Cut across like his right shoulder. Anything else?
No, I think that's it for me.
Okay. Finn, back to you. Your produce flame is gone, and it is dark again.
Well then, I guess that means I need to re-up my subscription to Produce Flame.
Month by month? Or do you pay for a year all at once?
Probably a monthly subscription, right? You don't always need flame.
Yeah. A 6-second subscription.
Yeah. And it's just rats in this room we're in currently.
Yeah, there are 2 rats that are in traps.
Okay, then I'm probably
They're trying to get out, and Brik is like kind of standing back watching all of this. He has no desire to get involved with the goblins, but he's kind of eyeing the rats, like waiting for his opportunity.
Is Brik kind of near the doorway?
Yeah, Brik is still in the doorway. He's behind all of you.
Yeah, I mean, I'll probably say to Brik to take care of the rodents, and then I'll start making my way towards where that goblin was fleeing to.
A little shaken maybe, and he's like, right, yeah, I got it. And he'll pull out his dagger.
Okay, so this is as far as my movement can get me. Is it just the armored one you said?
Yeah, from what you can see, you can only see the goblin that is right in front of Merwin.
Okay. Then I guess I'll just go ahead and throw my produce flame at him.
Okay.
For a 17 to hit.
17, right on the dot.
Nice.
Go ahead.
For 5 fire damage.
5. You throw
Nice.
you rush forward, throw the produce flame, and sort of like curve it right around as Merwin is bringing this axe back from the attack. It hits the goblin in the back. You can see this big scorch mark. It lets out sort of a cry and falls to the ground.
Nice.
Level 1 combat is so much fun.
Hell yeah.
So fun.
It's been a while, hasn't it?
just
It's been-
level 1 goblin.
It's been a while.
Okay, that takes us to some other folks here. The 2 rats try to escape out of these traps, but they are unable to. Brik will rush over to one of them and very quickly end it.
Good job, bud.
Rip.
Pan, it is back to you, my friend.
All right, let's take a peek down what's this hallway here. We can only really get as far as behind Finn.
You can see up on this sort of like secondary level that there is another goblin there, one that looks pretty hefty.
I can't see him from where I'm standing anyway.
Sorry. Yes, you can.
Okay, there he is.
My fault.
Empty. Okay, he's within range of some things, not a ton. I'm going to. Jeez. Going to hit him with the old acid splash. Range 60 feet, and he's 55 from me.
Okay, sure.
So he needs to make a deck save, I believe.
Can you go ahead and target him with that?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Thanks to this great system that we use, Foundry, we have all these automated attacks and stuff.
Okay. Is that a save or is that a attack roll? Okay, yeah, it's a deck save.
Okay, go ahead and roll it for me.
No, you have to roll it.
Cast the spell.
Oh, I see. I see what you mean.
That is a non-natural 20 on the save.
So he will save.
He's able to. You go to hurl this bubble of acid at this goblin, and he's able to duck down behind one of these like barrels that is up here, and avoid that splash.
That one's slippery. I don't like him.
Anything else, Pan?
That will be it.
You hear him shout out in Goblin, and as he does, you'll see some movement from up there, and one of these rodents will sort of skitter down the stairs at his command. Azim.
30. I'll move right there.
Nice in a perfect line. Ready for a line attack.
The goblin uses acid breath.
We're done for.
This
He casts a lightning bolt.
This first level of combat, the goblin's gonna cast lightning bolt and just kill everyone.
So
Good game, guys.
all I can do is hold in an attack action for if anything comes within 5 feet of me.
You don't want to dash?
No.
Okay. So you join the line of your companions here, looking into the next room. The goblin steps forward from behind this barrel, and you see that in his hand he has a short bow. He pulls the bow and he targets it, aiming right for Merwin.
Bitch.
Damn,
He knocks
okay.
the arrow and takes the shot. And as he goes to knock the arrow and take the shot, you hear a very noticeable crack, and the arrow sort of goes off, and you can see that he looks at the bow, he starts to scream at it in Goblin, and he throws it to the ground because he rolled a natural 1, and his bow
Nice.
fucking broke.
Rest in peace. Pieces.
And that's it. That's it for him. Merwin, arrow goes offsides, avoids you entirely. You can hear the bow break. What would you like to do?
So he's up on this landing here.
Yep, he's
Up
on the
here.
landing, and there is a rat at the base of the stairs to your right.
Rat's over there, so I'm gonna start heading up this other incline here.
Okay, so you move up the stairs 30 feet. You can continue moving if you'd like to dash toward this creature, or you can ready in case he gets close to you. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna go ahead and ready my battle axe.
Okay. So you move up and hold your axe ready in case something happens. Finn.
So I mean, I'm probably gonna re-up my subscription to the Produce Flame.
Another flame appears in your hand. Luckily for you, giving you vision for a little bit.
Yeah. How far away am I from that goblin?
You cannot see the goblin. You can hear like the sound. You can hear him sort of shouting out. But he is currently, he's about 45 feet away from you.
I mean, I would guess I'd start moving in that direction until he came into
5, 10, 15,
light.
20. You just want to move toward the center of the room?
Yeah.
Okay. You can move 25 feet into the room.
I can move 30 feet.
30 feet. Well, you move 25 feet into the room, and you are able to see him on this landing above you.
Okay. And I will go ahead and produce that flame.
Okay, go for it. This landing doesn't have any sort of like railing. Any railing that was here has long since fallen, so no cover for him.
I rolled a 7.
Against the back wall. It splashes on the stone. You can see sort of the light behind him, and he's definitely smiling at you.
Well, he's got a broke bow, so.
Yeah, take that. You'll hear a sound from the other room as Brik takes care of another one of these rats, and that'll take us back to Pan.
All right. Pan is going to move further into the room. I'm going to stop using the measure tool and actually move.
If you use the measure tool and hit spacebar, you'll move that distance.
Incredible tools of the trade. Oh, jeez. Hey there. I'm going to hit the rat
Okay.
with the wind lash.
Windlash, okay.
12.
12. That is a hit.
I don't know how much it does since it's I haven't hit with it. Does a D8. It does 7 points of wind damage.
7 points of damage.
It's slashing.
And something else happens to that, right?
Oh, and it's pushed 5 feet away from me. Yeah.
Okay. So you hit it. You can see it sort of buffeted by the wind, and it'll be pushed back 5 feet.
Tough rat.
Pretty tough boy.
That'll be it.
Okay. Ta-da. That'll take us back to the rat.
Oh, no.
The rat is going to rush forward to you,
Dirty rat.
and it is going to attempt to take a bite.
Okay.
If you die to a rat, I'm going to be kind of upset. How's a 7 to hit?
No, I'm not quite that squishy.
No, it goes to bite, but you're able to take just a step back and avoid it.
Ah, get off of me. What are you doing?
All right, Azim.
Before I take my turn, I just want y'all to realize that Brik has been one-shotting these rats.
Yeah, he's a great rat
Good
killer,
at it.
dude. He has the rat killer feat. He gets a plus 10 damage
He's
to
good at it.
rats.
He's like Charlie Day. He just goes in the basement and he just kills all the rats.
I'm gonna move to the rat with 25 feet, and I'm gonna slash at the rat. Does a 14 hit?
14 sure does.
11 damage.
How you want to do it, Azim?
I basically just like run up, stand behind Ban, kind of put my shield in front of him and me, and kind of just stab at the rat.
Okay, so rush forward, stab down at the rat.
Yep.
The rat lets out a little rat cry, and it is killed. It is no more.
You obliterated that rat.
Well, I couldn't let Brik show me up.
Fair.
Anything else, Azim?
No.
Okay, so we have this goblin up here. His pet rat has been killed.
Oh, he's pet rat?
His pet
Oh, jeez.
rat, and he's gonna take a little bit of a step over off this ledge, and he's gonna rush right to Azim, because Azim is the one who killed his pet,
Understandable.
and he is going to swing out with a hand axe. How's a 6?
No.
Not even close.
No.
Oh, jeez. But unfortunately, his bark is maybe worse than his bite. Back to Merwin. Merwin, you went up the steps to try to cut this guy off, but he jumped down.
Can I jump over the landing?
Sure. You want to jump over the landing and try to get behind this guy?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna go at him
All right, so you
with my
are...
battle axe.
Sure, you are flanking on this, so please roll that with advantage.
14?
Oh, 14 is a miss. You rush up behind him, and he is... he has that shield in his hand, and you go to swing, and he turns the shield and soaks up that hit.
What a bitch.
Anything else?
Tough goblin.
Big boy.
No, I think that's it for me.
Okay, Finn, you're here in all of this. Just a few feet away from you.
All right. Well, light of my life, produce flame. And then seeing how close things have gotten combat-wise, I'm going to take a little step back to the left, just to be, and then I'm going to just go ahead and chuck that produce flame at the remaining goblin.
Okay, go for it.
Hell yeah.
That was a natural 20.
Hey.
Natural 20, first one.
Are we doing double the number of dice or double the what you roll?
I don't know. What do you want to do?
I think rolling more dice is fun.
I think rolling more dice is fun too.
All right.
Disgusting.
So we're all in agreement that Chris was wrong at Starfinder.
Okay.
Okay.
So I rolled a 7 and a 6.
Mhm.
So 13 fire damage.
13.
Wow.
Quite good.
You throw it, and he's not really expecting this. As you go to throw, the light will draw his attention. He'll turn his head to look at you, and as he turns his head to look at you, the produce flame flies right and like singes the side of his face. His eye is all gross and crispy now. Definitely a face only a mother could love. Anything else, Finn?
No, I think that's all of me.
All right, we go down the track here. Back to our dear friend Pan.
Gonna boot scoot boogie to this side here. I'm gonna toss that acid splash back on him.
Okay.
I'm gonna roll that. So
This
you
is
can,
the definition of jumping him into the gang.
yeah. Make that save for me.
They're pretty good at dex. A 12.
That's a miss. DC 13.
That's a fail. Roll your damage.
It's gonna be 1d6 acid damage, which is 4 acid damage.
So the flame singes the side of his face. You see your opening. You step forward. He's not able to react nearly quick enough, and the little bubble of acid burns away part of his chest.
I don't really like what we're doing to this guy, but we are.
He's pretty crispy.
Yeah, he's acidic. That's about it.
Azim?
Oh,
I want to attack him.
All right, advantage because you're flanking with Merwin. He has taken some pretty decent hits. He is not looking his best.
finish him off, bud.
I'm glad I rolled with advantage.
I am too.
21.
21 is good. What was the other die?
Natural 1, and that's my main die.
Oof.
8 damage.
All right, take a cut across. He is still standing.
This guy.
Dang. Oh, he's got more hit points than all of us.
Probably.
Jeez.
Anything else is in?
No, that's it.
Okay. This goblin is no fool, and he is going to
Run away.
he's gonna look around. He sees he's surrounded, and he's gonna drop his weapon. He's gonna drop his hand axe and put up his hands and say, "Okay, it's yours. You can have it. There's barrels and there's food and there's drink. It's all yours. Just let me go.
We just wanted the rats, man.
You can have the rats too."
Azim being naive, he'll sheath his weapon.
Okay. Azim puts away his sword.
I produce flame again, but mostly because I still can't see.
Okay, so you produce the flame and you hold it to light up the room, but you do not throw it.
Correct.
Merwin?
I was thinking about punching him in the throat, but I kind of hold back a little bit. I'm not quite punching him yet.
Okay. And then Pan?
Hey, Brik, get in here.
Brik walks in and you see that he has one goblin or one rat over his shoulder, and then another one is like tucked under his arm. And he's like, "Hey, oh, you did it."
Yeah, could you use that stuff?
What stuff?
Apparently there's some barrels with some stuff in it.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. It's ours. We can have it.
Food.
Think we can. We just gotta let this guy go.
Oh,
He did try to kill us, to be fair.
Why'd you try to kill us?
I mean, he doesn't seem all that bad. I think you should let him go.
I agree. I think he should be allowed to be spared.
Listen here, little shit. You never saw us? You don't know what we're doing down here.
Right.
You don't know how your face got like that.
Right? No, I was born this way. I was just hideously ugly for most of my childhood.
And if we ever see you again, you're done.
Right? And you'll be able to tell because
Because of your face.
Right.
And I don't know if this actually hurt it at all.
Oh no, it hurts. It hurts a lot. I need to go see a doctor actually, or and he reaches into like a pile of mess on the floor and he'll just grab a big handful of like the floor sludge and he'll wipe it over his chest. He's like,
Ugh.
no, that's fine. The burn means it's working.
Get out of here.
Okay. And he'll he leaves his hand axe and he skitters away.
Free axe.
How about I say it? You pick up the axe, Pan.
You can have it.
I was just gonna pick it up so it's not left here
Well, I don't want it.
because we learned
Not really my jam.
because them remembering that Brik had lost his knife here. He picks up the axe to make sure that they can't say if someone else disappears that it was Brik again.
We should probably give Brik the hand axe.
It'd probably be better than the knife, right?
I don't know. He was one shot in them rats.
He was, yeah.
You know, he
Sneak
needs some,
attack.
Brik the rogue.
protection. Just a little bit of extra protection.
I should have just made my character be Brik and just been a rogue.
Like when Pan dies, I want to be Brik.
You want to play as Brik?
Yeah.
I don't know about that.
Well, Nick, we're not giving you a choice. We're all Brik now.
You guys were pretty cool. I mean, you didn't kill nearly as many rats, but It's pretty.
We got one rat. Is that rat in a usable state for your purposes?
I mean, you know, I guess any rat is really good enough for any purpose. I'll take it. Sure, that's
Okay.
that's another rat.
Yeah, and like a bunch of food apparently. I don't really know what he's qualifying as food, but
What about these
what-
dead goblins? What can we do with those guys?
I think we're supposed to just leave him here.
I mean,
I'm going to check the barrels.
Yeah, I'd want to look in the barrels as well.
Sure.
Give him a once over.
If you go check in like the barrels, and there's like barrels and crates, sort of a mismatched collection of containers. There are a couple 35-gallon barrels. There are some casks, most of which are empty, but one of the casks is full with enough wine to fill approximately 18 pitchers.
That's a lot.
And another one of the barrels contains a food supply, a dozen or so chunks of dried meat. Let me have everyone roll an investigation check.
it's an 8 for me.
Yeah, 16.
3.
A non-natural 1.
Wow. You guys are not great. Pan, as everyone is looking through these barrels, you'll find sort of tucked away in the corner an old backpack. It's covered with a little bit of mold. It's kind of mildewed. It smells not great.
You.
But if you look inside of it, you see that there are some things in there. There is a cracked crystal ball.
Ooh.
There are 3 signet rings. And there is a purse full of 32 gold pieces.
Let's see here. 32.
We have this fancy module where I can list all of that loot in your loot sheet, and it will automatically split any currency between the 4 of you.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's pretty easily 8 gold a piece.
Does Pan
Well, you don't like math.
say they found that?
Yeah, absolutely.
Share the
As,
wealth.
as,
Yeah.
as Sam would be like, maybe someone is missing that.
Oh, we found it.
Zim would be kind of unsure, but
Finders keepers.
he would say it's probably not wise to be taking it if it belongs to someone else.
So it's tucked in the
Well,
barrel, right?
Yeah.
It's
I
like
mean,
tucked kind of behind it, hidden.
Well,
That-
it was
that-
in a purse.
But that goblin gentleman just said we could have everything in the barrels.
What about behind the barrels?
I think it applies.
I think he implied that we could have whatever was in the room.
Makes sense to
Okay,
me.
look, is there any, like, identifying features on the bag?
No, it is a very plain.
There's a new like airport luggage tag.
No,
Dang.
it wasn't lost in luggage. It's just a very plain backpack.
And it looks like it's been there a while.
Oh yeah.
Okay, I have no problem with taking it.
I'd like that crystal ball if no one minds.
Okay.
Go for
Probably
it.
doesn't work, but like, still neat. Don't really care for these rings if anyone wants them.
You imagine you could probably unload the stuff for a little bit of coin.
Yeah. Figure it out later.
Sure.
Anyone want a moldy backpack?
I got my own moldy backpack.
I don't want a moldy backpack.
So you take the stuff out of the backpack.
Yeah, and I leave the
You
backpack.
just leave the backpack.
Brik, do you know for a good way for us to transport what's in these barrels here? I don't think any of us is really wanting to lug a barrel around.
He immediately turns to Merwin and Azim. You guys look pretty strong, right? Like you could, like there's not like one of you could carry this barrel, and then the other one of you could carry this other container, and we could just head back to the restaurant.
Have you gotten everything you need from down here?
He smiles as he shows off his 3 rats. He says, "I got plenty."
Bountiful harvest.
Wait, actually, are you gonna do anything with those goblins?
I wasn't going to.
Okay. He'll put the rats down, and he'll go over to one of the goblins and like cut some pieces of the goblin off. And he'll
Okay.
go around this room and the room previous. He kind of walks very carefully, and he'll reset these traps, these rat traps.
Oh.
He resets them and he puts the pieces of the goblin. He's like, I don't have to use my own stuff. I can just use this.
Do rats like goblin?
Waste not, want not.
Yeah, I'm gonna be real with you. I thought he was a pirated serve goblin.
That's kind of what I was thinking.
That is exactly what I was like.
No, I mean, you know,
Uh-oh.
you gotta. It's important to recycle.
I guess so, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta, you know, and this means I don't have to use that really nice food that you found. I can just use this since you're not gonna use it.
Yeah.
And he resets all the traps, and he'll collect his rats and triumphantly lead the way back to the roach.
Easy.
I got a barrel on my shoulder and I'm carrying another one like this. Easy.
Easy. Merwin, give me a strength check.
Right.
You should be good at those, right?
I sure hope so. What is strength?
You click where it says STR near the top of your sheet.
What is strength is a really
STR.
tough question to answer.
Well, in this case, we're talking about physical strength.
Okay.
15.
15. Yeah, you can. Those, like the wine barrel, is probably the heaviest one, but you're able to handle that. And then the other container that has the dried meat, that dried meat isn't super heavy, so it takes a little bit longer, but you're able to
I do not mind doing it.
collect that stuff and take it out. The five of you, the four of you and Brik, return back to the rampant roach, and you go through the door, and he'll pull the rats to the back, and other kobolds will come out and start collecting the stuff. And Skirt will come out and see and say, "Wow, you definitely seem to have done your part. This is more than we've found in weeks. How did you come across all of this?"
I was in a room with the rats.
There was a goblin gentleman that kindly allowed us to take what was there in the barrels.
Roll me a deception check.
God, these are really hard to read. 9.
9. Skirt will kind of look at you, and he'll maybe hesitate for a minute. That was awful nice of him, I guess.
Well, we're very persuasive.
Azim would be like, we were attacked by goblins, and what seemed to be the leader attacked us, but he dropped his weapons and gave us these barrels in exchange for his life.
Oh,
Persuasive.
sure. Yeah, no, that makes a lot of sense. This wine and this dried meat will be wonderful. Perhaps you'll allow me to make you something for all of your troubles.
Absolutely.
I'd love lunch, yeah.
And Brik will go on about his business, you assume, preparing the rats. And Skirt will make you some food out of the dried meat and some other stuff that he has in the back. Bring you all plates. It's good food.
Nice.
No charge. He's happy to do it. And he'll go ahead. I think we'll have plenty of luck with this. So let me go ahead before I forget and pay you all for the week.
Thanks.
All right.
And he'll give your group 15 gold total. Is something wrong?
Yeah, it's just like 15 doesn't divide super evenly. Could I just, one more is nothing really.
I'm not sure where you come from, but I think 1 gold is plenty.
We did just get you this cool wine and dried meats and stuff.
Roll me another persuasion.
Another persuasion. Please. That's a 4.
4. I think this is the amount that we agreed upon,
Okay.
and I think this is more than fair.
Understandable. All right.
15 gold amongst the 4 of you for a few hours' work, I think is pretty nice. Plus, the food is free.
You all can take 4 and I'll take the 3.
Okay.
I'll put everything in the loot sheet.
Okay.
You have these rings, the crystal some stuff that you got from there. Do you want to try to unload those?
I'd see if Togs can tell me what they're worth.
Okay. You go see your contact.
Yeah.
And you bring them the crystal. You bring them the rings. Remind me what Togs looks like. You walk
Togs
into
is
Togs' place. Like,
He's
what is that?
He's a grayskin kobold.
Mm-hmm.
Real short fella.
Okay.
Has a pitchy, whiny voice, but he's kind of.
What's his shop look like?
It's a mess.
Just
Like,
stuff everywhere.
It's stuff everywhere. Like, you can tell for sure that he probably thinks he has a lot of projects going on. And he's working on each one of them, but he can't finish one. And he keeps picking one back up and dropping another. The whole place is just unfinished projects.
So you walk in this little workshop,
Yeah.
and there are just piles of scrap and junk everywhere. You see like this weird sort of, it almost looks like a kobold. It's supposed to be like a statue, but the pieces are like miscolored and they're not sized right and they've been cut wrong. You can see where he's marked sections like that need to be replaced, or he's put these big like chalk mark X's over them. You walk in through the door, and you can't even open the door all the way because there's so much junk. But you open the door, you can hear the metal screech against the floor, and you'll see him, and he'll look and he'll wave at you. And what's he sound like?
Sounds a lot like Brik.
Oh, okay. Say, hey, Pan, what's going on?
Nothing much. I brought you some stuff. I was gonna see if you could either make use of it or tell me how much it's worth, and I can fence it somewhere.
Yeah, sure. And he'll step over and he'll take what you have. You give him the rings and the crystal, or do you want to keep the crystal?
I'm gonna keep the ball.
Okay.
It's just the rings.
You give him the 3 rings, and he'll pull out this like comically oversized lens.
You blind?
No, it's to check stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And he'll twist it, and then another lens will pop out, and then he'll pull that apart. And by the time he's done, it almost looks like he has like a telescope. And he has to hold these rings really far away from him as he's looking at them, and he examines them for a minute. I think it'd be fair to give you 5 gold each.
5 gold each. Okay.
Sure.
You want to buy them from me, or you just want me to take them somewhere else?
No, I can use them for something.
All right, I'll take that.
Would I agree with those assessments? Like, did that seem about right for what those rings were probably worth?
Roll me an investigation check.
I probably would have stayed at the little tavern.
Sure.
Yeah, we're probably munching.
So, because of my rune knowledge,
Mm-hmm.
I have advantage on investigation checks to tell how much something is worth.
Okay.
Wow.
So that would be a 15.
5 gold each is probably a fair price. But maybe to the right seller, you could weasel a little bit more.
Okay. Well, I mean, I probably won't put up a fuss then, since it was someone that Pan knew.
Yeah, I'll take 15.
Okay.
Nice.
So Togs gives you 15 gold pieces. If you find anything else, just bring it over.
All right. Yeah. I know you can use the stuff.
Yeah, and he gives you a very quick goodbye, and then goes back to whatever project he's working on. He grabs like some pieces of metal and will look at them for a minute and like try to put them together, and they obviously don't fit. So he'll like throw it against the wall and pick up another piece, almost like he's putting together like mismatched Legos.
All right.
I mean, non-corporate building blocks.
Non-branded, non-specific, generic plastic blocks.
Yep.
Okay. Nice. Making my way back to the rampant road.
Yeah, you guys head back to the Roach, and Skirt is there and is happy to feed you as much as you'd like. You have food and drink for the evening. Hey, look, that's Brik's job for the day, so you're welcome to stay, of course, or do what you'd like to do. But I think we're okay. Thank you so much.
Yeah, no worries.
And if you don't want to stay or anything, you know, you're free to leave. You're free to go. Skirt will send you on your way. You have some coin now. Maybe some shopping. You don't have a whole lot.
Probably pick up some components and stuff.
Okay.
Generic components. None of them are particularly valuable. Need some ribbon.
I personally am not that interested in shopping.
Okay, fair enough. You head back to your room for the night, and you settle back in, hoping for another easy day. As we pan away from the small little hovel that you're staying in, we see part of the street here that's sort of darkened, and we see a person. We can't quite make out who it is or quite what they look like, but they're walking along this sort of alleyway, and they stop at this intersection, and they reach into their robe, and they pull something out. We see like a back view of them, and we see them moving for a minute, and then they step on, and you see as they step away another one of these missing person posters for Rosalind Turner, and you see that the reward has been scratched out, and instead of 100 gold pieces, the reward has been upped to 300 gold pieces. And we follow this person as they sort of go around this section of Zobek, putting up these various posters. The cycle of night continues, and right before first dawn, we see another person who steps through and who looks at one of these posters, and they reach up and they grab it and they tear it down and they stare at it for a minute, and then they tuck it away into their robe. And as they go to tuck it into the robe, we can see the sort of glimmer of a fine blade underneath. And we'll see you guys next time.
I'm spooked.